Hello, welcome to Cubs and Culture for March 27, 2018. I'm just going to be playing Run Tune and talking about the Cubs spring. I wanted to do a little bit... God damn it. A little bit more formal than this, but I ended up arguing with morons online until 7 o'clock this morning. Which is fine. I really shouldn't do stuff like that. Oops. Anyway, so going into the Cubs had a very nice spring. Because it's their overall record was 19-13. That was probably going to end up being 19-15. They had two games against the Red Sox. It looks like they're going to lose both of them. You never really know. The second one's still going on. Unfortunately, it's not being televised, so I can't watch it. Or at least I don't have access to it through my various and sundry feeds. In any case, it's not looking good in the second game. So it's 19-15. Okay. 1915, which is a perfectly acceptable spring record. Damn it. So there's that. There wasn't really all that much to determine going into spring training in terms of... No, it's not going to work. Playing time. The two big decisions were basically... Oh, God damn it. God fucking damn it. Who is going to be the backup catcher? And then some bullpen decisions. God damn it. Bullpen decisions. I'm really tired. I don't know why I have to argue online. There's millions upon millions of dumb comments on online, and yet if I see one, I just can't let it go. Anyway, there's that. Okay, so the main sort of decision was who was going to bat lead off, and it turns out Ian Happ's had an absolutely blistering spring. He hit like 370. He hit like 7 home runs. A lot of them were on the first pitch of the game. So he's going to be, god damn it, he's going to be the leadoff hitter, probably like formally, which I guess that's fine. I'll see how he does. He seemed to have a blistering start and then collapsed last year. Oh wow, okay, this one's a little bit obnoxious. Oh no, it wasn't too bad. There's that. The big sort of thing is they've already said that he's not going to rotate it. Okay, so Ian Happ last year was used to play primarily center field, but he got significant time at second base, which annoyed me because it meant that he bumped Javi off him out of the lineup. And I'd rather just watch Javi play as opposed to watching Ian Happ play, because I find Ian Happ boring. Regardless of like winning. So it's just one of those things in which my interest in the sport. Oh, you're supposed to. Oh, I'm sad now. We're so close to grabbing that. God damn it. Happened. In any case, it looks like they don't want him doing that anymore. That for whatever reason, maybe because they're just planning on not moving around last or having him just stay in the outfield. As he seems more comfortable, that there we are. He's just going to play in the outfield, which is fine because that means he's not going to be cutting into Baez's time at second base. Now, sadly, that means he's going to be cutting into Almora's time. Now, Almora hasn't had a very good spring. I don't think anything's actually that wrong. I think it's going to be more like a four-man rotation in that both Schwarber and he would have hitting problems, especially against lefties. So I think what's going to happen is Happ's going to end up just playing all over the center field. Sorry, all over the outfield. All over the outfield, which shouldn't impact Almora that much. Hopefully it doesn't. So there's that. The other sort of major decision was backup catcher, and Jimenez, who was Darvish's sort of personal catcher on the Rangers, was signed. And then we also had this other guy. His name is Caratini. He has service time. Oh, well, that's stupid. Has service time on. Oops. I can't actually make that jump. Yep. From a couple of years when I think he even played in 2016 a little. Yes, he did. Basically, when there has been basically, God damn it. What was I saying? Caratini got service times last year, so there was always this possibility because the issue with the main reason why Jimenez was signed it was oh, God damn it, fuck you game oh fuck is Caratini is still developing, and he's been handling AAA pitching for a couple of years now, and so that means he should get a promotion. The issue is Contreras is such a good player, both defensively and offensively, that they're not going to rotate him all that often. So the backup catcher isn't going to get a lot of playing time, and so Jimenez was initially the clear favorite because excuse me, God damn it, relationship with Darvish. Wasn't going to have to play that much. It was at bats. If he could put up a respectable at bat, the offense kind of like taking a hit every 5 games or whatever. There we go. Would have been perfectly fine. And so that's why Jimenez was thought to be the thing. Well, the thing is, Jimenez didn't have the other thing is Jimenez has the right to opt out of his deal if he's playing in the minor leagues in June, or is it May? Anyway, no, it has to be June by the All-Star break. So there's that entire issue. So the point of the matter is, and I'm not sure how this is going to play out, they've decided to start Jimenez in AAA. And Caratini is going to stay in the big league roster. Now this is perfectly fine with me. Jimenez seems like a nice guy and everything, but Caratini I've liked watching play. He's not he's not as rambunctious as like Contreras, but he's still a younger player. Oh, I didn't die there. That's kind of fun. No, God damn it. I'm sure this is incredibly boring to watch because I keep dying. Everything like that, and I think of maybe. God damn it. God damn it. Maybe. The Cubs are going to switch at some point with Jimenez. In that case, this is a good problem to have. We'll see how we do. I think what ends up going to be is Caratini plays a respectable first base. So I think he's going to end up getting a fair amount of starts as a first baseman. Oh, come on. You have to get it every single time? Well, whatever. every single time. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. God damn. Okay. Fuck. So there's that whole drama. Then the other sort of thing was there was a very slight competition for the final bullpen spot, which actually then became 2 bullpen spots because it was like 2 weeks ago. Grimm got released. He's been re-signed, so he's still in the league. At least he has a deal in place. Whether or not he continues to get service time, I do not know. God damn it. We'll see how that goes. It was with the Mariners? Yeah. I think it was with the Mariners, which is fine. He should be able to make that team and be okay. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't with the Mariners, it was with the Royals. The Royals like sucking up. I don't know why, not a lot of them have worked. Like, George Soler ended up being demoted by the Royals last year. Anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of rambling. Whatever, no one listens to these videos. And fuck! So there's that. So Grimm got cut. The last spot hasn't really been determined. In any case, it's probably going to be rotating people. It's going to be basically just an innings eater. You know, the guy that you put in. God damn it. The guy you put in if you're up by 12 or down by 12. A little bit like Felix Pena. I kind of wish they kept Pena. He wasn't that good of a pitcher, but he was kind of a cool player. And there's this role in bullpen, and I don't know, like, you kind of need a guy who just mops up when games get out of hand, either direction. And Felix Pena, that was his role last year. And he was actually kind of good at it. He was actually really good at that role. Yeah, okay. So there's that. I did able to see Darvish pitch a couple of games in spring. He looked really good. I talked about that. One thing that's fun about him is he has most pitchers, even starters, usually just have 4 pitches they use. Sometimes you'll have 5. What the this is gonna be a pain in the ass. 5. He actually has 6. Now, they're not all... Maybe not that hard, actually. They're not all necessarily... God damn it. Fuck. Can I not make that jump? I don't think I can make that. Yeah. So he has 6. So his arsenal is very, very wide. Sorry, I got distracted. Fuck you, lag. Are you doing that thing again? Yeah, you're doing that thing again. Nope, damn it. So he was fun to pitch, and anyway, a couple of times he's actually pulled. Darvish has actually pulled. What's it called? Johnny Cueto-esque shimmy, where he sort of stuttles, not a balk, where he sort of shuffle steps. Shuffle steps along, shuffle stepped, and then quick pitched. It was kind of amusing. It was kind of unintentional, but it worked. So that was really fun. Chatwood has been good. I didn't see as much of him as I wanted to. I don't think it's possible to make that jump. Fuck. There we go. So that's been fun. Chatwood's been really, solid for a 5th guy. Anyway, the last little bit I want to talk about is that because I also followed the Diamondbacks, because they had an okay spring. They went 500, which is more or less what you want to do in spring because the games don't matter. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Games don't matter. But the one thing that's a little bit annoying is they signed this. It's a mediocre contract for Zach Greinke 2 years ago. Greinke was really good last year. He was actually right on the edge of getting he got some Cy Young votes, but he was right on the edge of actually being in the top 3. He was worth 5 WAR last year, which is fine. The thing is, his contract is $206 million, or over $200 million, about 206. And it's a 6-year contract, and it's a bad contract because Greinke's pay is a third of the Diamondbacks payroll. So in 2016, God damn it, tired. When he had sort of a down year, he utterly wasn't worth the $36 million or whatever. He basically makes $1 million a start. Last year he was. In fact, if he posted the in 2016 went as well as 2017, no one would be talking about his contract. But the thing is, he's now. If you don't know anything about Zach Greinke, God damn it, I hate lag. What are you doing? He actually had to go to a sports psychologist way back in the about 10 years ago when he was playing for the Royals. He's a very nervous, Nelly, kind of neurotic guy, and so last year he had issues where his velocity wasn't as high as it wanted to be, and this year apparently it's down again, which is just aging, and he's freaking the fuck out. And so there's all this concern about whether or not he will be starting at all in the first week. It seems to have calmed down, but I feel so bad. Torey Lovullo, who's the manager of the Diamondbacks, he won Manager of the Year last year, as he should have, for no other reason than he got Zach Greinke to perform like Zach Greinke after a very down year, because he is such a pain in the ass, like psychologically, like his issues have issues. So I'm not going to be able to do this level, and so there's that. So I'm a little bit concerned that I'm just going to have 1 point at a Greinke start this year. Damn it. I'm just going to freak out like, God damn it, this was $1 million. You can at least throw a goddamn strike. There we go. Etc. Okay, and so there's that. And then, let me just look at one more level to see how much of a bastard it is. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Oh, I just did it. God damn it. Anyway, so I'm really excited for the season. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sure the Cubs are going to win the division. I actually, for the first time in my life, I made a little bit of a bet I work with a Coke guy. A guy who sells like Coca-Cola, a vendor. And I made a little bit of a bet, $25, that he would, I'll do one more, that the Cubs would win the division by at least, I hope I didn't pressure him into it, by 1 game. So there's that. First game is on Thursday, they don't play tomorrow. Tomorrow's an off day. They're already in Florida. They're playing the Red Sox at the moment, or the game actually might be over. I haven't looked. So I couldn't watch it. Shit. There's that too. So there's that. So I'm just going to do this. I was very lackadaisical during this episode. Anyway, that's enough. I think it's been like a half an hour. No, actually, one last thought. I am really excited. Once the season starts, Cubs and culture will become much more because for the last month and a half during spring training, or since January, I've been doing much more culture and Cubs. Once the season actually starts, it's going to be much more Cubs and culture. Hence why I really pushed with the Alexander Payne stuff yesterday. Anyway, that's going to be it. Have a good day. Cubs and culture out.